The CoinSeries channel appreciates your continued support. Request from viewer is, who is your favorite CEO, and who is the best coin for you? You can also comment your opinion. Thank you to all the subscribers of our CoinSeries. Who came to our channel CoinSeries? You will always be info with the latest CoinSeries news. Number 1, CEO Brad Garlinghouse XRP and Ripple. Number 2, CEO Grayscale SEC. Number 3, CEO JP Morgan Bitcoin. Number 4, CEO Brian Armstrong Coinbase. Please like my video and subscribe my channel. Ripple has retaliated against the SEC's demand for financial transparency. Claims that Ripple and two executives executed over $13 billion in unregistered security offerings are at the heart of the most recent update to the lawsuit that the United States Securities and Exchange Commission has filed against Ripple Labs. This is the original document. The defendant, Ripple, has taken legal action to challenge the SEC's demand for audited financial accounts in relation to the complaint contracts XRP non-employee counterparties that were sold or transferred. Ripple has denied the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's (SEC) request for discovery about the company's post-suit XRP sales revenue to institutions and instead responded to the discovery request late on January 19. As part of the continuing XRP dispute, Ripple's legal team has been criticizing the SEC's latest move and requesting a favorable ruling from the court because the SEC's reasons are ridiculous. The Securities and Exchange Commission has asked Ripple to provide audited financial accounts for 2020 to 2023, along with information about any arrangements to sell or transfer XRP to non-employee counterparties, including the total quantity of XRP involved. But, due to two grounds related to the receipt of institutional sales proceeds beyond the filing date, the request was refused. The current discovery phase did not commence due to a discovery request from the SEC. So, there's no rationale to dig more into sales following a complaint. No one from the Securities and Exchange Commission ever considered the possibility that information uncovered following a complaint could be useful in determining a remedy. Whatever transpired subsequent to the filing of the complaint was deemed unrelated to the case, however. According to Rippling's position, the motion was resolved once he gave his approval. Secondly, the petty demands made by the SEC will have no bearing on the court's decision about the remedies. The SEC will have to go through a lengthy fact discovery step or start new litigation to determine if Ripple's conduct after the complaint were illegal. It should be noted that the SEC has previously asked all pertinent questions regarding this matter and cannot independently issue any additional. In its motion, Ripple asks the court to disregard any new evidence that is unrelated to the original complaint. The SEC's move to compel is based on a regulation that was put in place in July 2023, according to a previous piece on CoinGate. Once the opinion determined that XRP tokens sold to institutional investors constituted securities, Bitcoin's price saw a small recovery and whale activity reached its greatest point in 15 months. So far as the solicitors are concerned, the discovery is irrelevant to the case. Requiring Ripple to submit financial accounts for 2022 and 2023 as well as post-complaint contracts governing institutional sales, attorney Jeremy Hogan claims the SEC is presently addressing a little discovery issue. The XRP ruling was announced in July 2023. The Securities and Exchange Commission sought this specific discovery pertaining to contracts that contain details on institutional sales so that it might assist Judge Torres with that ruling. The possibility that someone has broken Section 5 of the Securities Act must be considered by the court when determining the appropriate sanctions, such as injunctions or civil fines. That which was specified in the proposal. Instead of January 17, Ripple, who is a court listener, requested a 2-day postponement to January 19, and CEO from Ripple made a prediction about the cryptocurrency landscape's upcoming transformation in 2024 in response to the SEC's petition to compel. The SEC sued Chris Larsen, executive chair of Ripple, and Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, in December 2020, claiming that they had solicited investments using unregistered securities. The commission declared its intention to drop all charges against Russell and Garland in October 2023. But it will maintain bringing up the matter with the Bitcoin company. The The SEC has taken enforcement measures against prominent U.S. cryptocurrency exchanges such as Binance and Coinbase, and the trial for Ripple is anticipated to commence in April. Ripple's chief legal officer, according to Stuart Elder Rowdy, the SEC is a regulator gone wild since its stance on Bitcoin isn't all that intriguing from a legal standpoint. Plus, he peruses the 2020 press statement that the SEC issued concurrently with the lawsuit filing. The document reveals that the SEC is allegedly losing control of the legislation. That person is the court's ruling in July that XRP could only be sold to certain institutional investors in order to be classified as a security was the basis for the motion. The Securities and Exchange Commission has issued a court order requesting financial records from Ripple. A federal court has been asked by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's lawyers to require Ripple to provide specific documents that are connected to the current enforcement matter. The Securities and Exchange Commission petitioned Judge Sarah Netburn on January 11. Investors in two cryptocurrencies, Polkadot and XRP, have been experiencing recent losses due to the increase in pushed, as reported by the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York. The native token's meteoric rise during the pre-sale rounds of the online marketplace has now garnered headlines. Despite the numerous advantages, some have hypothesized that Polkadot and XRP token holders are finding it difficult to ride out price fluctuations and losses. The XRP court case isn't helping matters by attempting to differentiate between regular investors and expert investors, thus XRP holders are selling their tokens to prevent losses. Reason being, outcome of the lawsuit can't be predicted. In terms of market value, XRP is clearly not doing well when one looks at the market. Its trading price has fallen by 5.6% in the past week, a decline of 0.67% in market value. Just yesterday. In spite of its recent downturn, XRP's market valuation of $30.08 billion places it sixth among all cryptocurrencies. Despite expectations that it will be a market leader by the end of 2023, the cryptocurrency has so far failed to achieve even the most basic of its projected goals. At the time of writing, the alternative coin Polkadot, which aimed to address blockchain technology's scalability problems, seems to have lost steam. Polkadot is now ranked 12 with a market valuation of $9 billion and a supply of 1.2 billion. Considering the market capitalization, currently, Polkadot is worth $173 million, down from $202 million a day ago, due to a decline of approximately 16 NLL in its daily average trading value. In the pre-sale, nearly 4,700 people paid $7.31 for Polkadots, which were originally priced at 75 cents a token. The cryptocurrency's openness and security features are attracting buyers. In addition to a guaranteed token supply of 250 million, PUSH has also promised a liquidity lock for the next 20 years. Keeping the records of pushed transactions open and accessible ensures their security. When it was initially released, according to experts, pushed is expected to surpass its initial peak market value, thanks to the 20-fold return on investment potential. In 2024, investors and pushers might potentially profit millions of dollars from the protocol, depending on their initial investment. Today was a watershed moment. Please support me by subscribing to my channel. Until we meet again, goodbye.